The eternal battle between good and evil, saint and sinner. But you're still not having any fun!
It was a great script. We had a great cast. The studio was 100% behind us.
We'd written a John Woo movie without knowing it.
There's almost no bridge to gap between Asia and America with John Woo.
The John Woo movie, like I wanted to do action. I wanted to, kick some butt too.
The whole idea sort of hinged on this one operation.
Touche.
They were just ripping each other off, and it was just great. And they were loving watching each other do it too.
You just seem so different.
How could you not tell that he wasn't your husband? People really got into that whole aspect of it, and that meant a lot to John.
What's fun is that they have this face change, so that John gets to play with a theme that runs through all of his movies, where within one person there's good and there's bad.
I was really glad that he was invested in that part of the story.
There's your standard bullet hit, and then there's the John Woo bullet hit.
We did a face-off, and that was fun. It was very stressful moments, and I worked my butt off, but it was a fun movie to do.
Having shot the boat chase in the beginning, he was able to cut that together, even without the actors in it, and show it to the studio to show them what his vision of the film was. And I mean, it was a dynamic sequence, and when they saw that, I think everybody took a breath and went, wow, this is going to be great.
Face Off started as a spec script with Mike and I. This is the summer of 1990. And at the time, everyone in Hollywood was looking for the next Die Hard.
6 days until the 18th. The clock's ticking, and so's the bomb.
We had kind of come to the conclusion that we could be more confident in, frankly, what we had lucked into, which is a very unusual action movie in which the stakes are entirely personal.
That's when Douglas Ruther went after John Woo again.
And then I told him honestly, because I really love the concept, I love the story, but I only like to make a human story.
We're having a conceit in the script that the film has to be set into the future, because the face operation, you want to cut $15 million out of the movie, cut the future, and just accept that perhaps this operation can be done, that there is some technology that's not available. In fact, it has been done.
At that time, we thought, okay, maybe changing faces is not possible, but now it is not science fiction anymore,
I'm on the internet and I look, and they're doing the first full face transplant now they're doing. So it was a visionary picture in that way.
We were rewriting the script for Michael and Steve and David, and we were stripping away both the expense and the distraction of the science fiction of it all.
I never know how to make a great sci-fi film, because I don't even know how to use a computer. That's a problem.
And Mike and I spent a lot of our time fighting off attempts to strip out the emotion, and I think that too often in Hollywood at large, there's kind of a bias or even a fear against making those films emotional.
The structure of the story never changed. I mean, it was always about these two people who were taking over each other's lives, and no one else knew about it, and the ramifications of that from an emotional perspective.
John said the heart of a film is not the high-tech stuff. It's really the people, the characters.
I think John was absolutely right to, sort of shuffle away from the sci-fi aspect and take it into the human aspect of it.